What's up, my K Says? It's your girl K Says the Oracle back in the building with another banger. Guys, we are doing current events and 1515 triple bonus future self readings. It's a first, it's a debut. Okay, first in line is the first to get a free reading. All right, let me see who put up in your girl notification band. All right, until somebody pull up, let's go ahead and play that intro. Yeah. Welcome back to True. Man, it's not even true crime. What am I talking about? It's it's K Says the Oracle, your purpose psychic, your psychic bestie. Guys, we're doing, I meant to say triple bonus, and I'm some true. We're doing current events in 1515 triple bonus future self readings. It's a debut. It's my first time doing this particular style, not the future self, but combining the triple bonus and the future self. Okay, best of both worlds. All right. Oh my God, guys, have you been enjoying my new TikTok comp? Like, oh my God, I love that content, right? I scroll personally. I was like, I might as well just bring this over to the show. Two birds, one stone. So let me know also in the chat today if you've been enjoying the TikTok content and if you would like to see more. Okay, I've already dropped 3 episodes. If you haven't seen them already, make sure you go check that out. Today's show is brought to you by Chi Crystal Hairpins. Okay, guys, I have a super blowout sale going on right now. 888 all hairpins right now. Okay, they help you boost with money, clarity, meditation. Hold on, let me shut these doors. Meditation, money, protection, more positivity, you name it. Okay, we're dealing with all the chakras, and we got the citrine over there and the angel aura. Whatever imbalance you may be experiencing, these crystal hairpins, I have a crystal over there to help you with it, and then I put my extra oil on it, and they're charged, so they're programmed and ready to go. As soon as you get them, all you got to do is set your intentions with these crystals, and boom, they're there to help. So guys, please check that out. That sale is going on right now while supplies last. Once again, that's Chi Crystal Hairpins. Check that out. Period, guys. Let me see who put up in your girl notification van. Let me see. Dion, now why would you be first? Babe, now why would you be first? You trying to prove to me that you're not a phony, eh? You trying to prove to me you're not a phony. Then we got Latrice Dobbins, period. Dion ain't even really first. He probably was already hanging on the corner before I even was like, hey guys. So period. I feel like Latrice first. Dion, you second, Latrice first, period. Yeah, if you love me, then period, then prove it. Let me see. Just be loving the building. All right, she in the back of that thing. We got Blueprint Cleaners in the back of that thing. Gang. All right, let me see you. We got Nicole Smith in that B. We got Yenny B. We got Latrice. Key. Yeah. We got Sabrina in this building. All right. Yeah. Guys, what's up, K Says? How y'all doing tonight? It's your favorite second code, K Says the Oracle. Period, guys. So, yeah, it's been a lot of shit going on, right? We've been talking about a little bit with stuff that's been like on my true crime and stuff like that. Not true crime. I keep saying it. I must need to drop a true crime because today Thursday, ain't it? Because I'm like, what is going on when we keep wanting to say true crime? Anyways, hold on, let me get my water bottle. It's just been a lot of stuff going on in the news. Everybody is still consumed with these fires. And then now all these other fires are popping up everywhere. Paris got a blackout. The Cha-Cha Slime man died. Lord, it's so much going on right now. It's so much going on. Let me know in the comments, have y'all been enjoying my TikTok content? Let me know in the chat. Do you want to see more of that type of content? Let me know. I feel like I'm out of breath. Whew. Dion, some damn, I'm going. You want a true first, no damn way, okay? You want a true first, no way. You was not true first, no way, period. All right, guys. So listen, what I really want to talk about is that they're trying to make all these stuff like these 15-minute cities, right? So I want to do a quick reading on those 15-minute cities and like every, and some other stuff that come to my mind. Oh, let me go ahead and say my prayer. God, protect my energy. Put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bias out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also, put a fiery wall of protection around my case, both new and old, and send them love and life for the highest good. Amen. Okay. Period. Latrice, I'm son, Dion, you was not really number one because he don't even really want the reading. He don't be wanting the reading. He just gonna give it away. I swear, like all the men on the channel, it be like they be awkward. I don't know. All the men on the channel be hella awkward. You said I couldn't type fast enough. I'm weak as hell. Okay, so to the fires again. I know everybody's been talking about it, but I want to examine it closely about the whole topic of 15-minute cities. This whole new trend that they're trying to insert into our vocabulary and into our minds. 15-minute smart cities. Okay, what is that? So I don't know if you guys have heard of Dubai. Most of you should have by now. But in Dubai, they are known with their architecture for 15-minute smart cities. What is that? 15-minute smart cities exactly is where it's like a live, work, play community instead of it being like a live, work, play high rise or something like that we might see over here in like the US with like maybe like a little block or a complex kind of. It's more like it's a whole city geared around towards everything that you need is within 15 minutes of where you live. So you don't need to go anywhere else. And it kind of like incorporates technology with humans and it kind of merges the two. But it's kind of going a little step further with sprinkling the cities with like graphene, which is kind of goes hand in hand with like nanoparticles and stuff like that. It's kind of like the same thing. It's like these responsive materials that can read back information, carry information, stuff like that. Okay, it's kind of spooky, but they want to sprinkle this stuff over the cities. Okay, that's another thing to make them necessarily smart. And I feel like it's been legislation that has been passing secretly while everybody is maybe focused on other things that's already been passing, because for them to do like smart city summits, which they're actually holding in Hawaii and other places, that's telling me that they already have legislation either already passed or it's in the chamber. Like they're ready to like shoot the bullet, pull a trigger on this type of legislation. But what does that mean? So all of metropolitan, major touristy city that are like prime real estate-esque cities, they're eventually going to be 15-minute smart cities. Yes. So people think that some people are excited for it, but again, some people don't want technology to be integrated into every fabric of our daily lives. Like, how would you guys feel if your city was turned into a 15-minute smart city? Like, let me take St. Louis, for example. So St. Louis on the north side it used to be like a thriving Black community. And it's been run down with, infiltration of just like drugs and gangs and fires and dilapidated buildings and low poverty. So it's like certain real estate is going for cheap. Certain just places aren't available for the people that still live there to like access certain things. They have to go to like other parts of like other cities to like shop, get groceries, go to the doctor, so on and so forth. There's still stuff in there, but not like all the essentials that you need. You still have to leave. So basically all those type of little cities as well, or little pockets in cities like that, will also be taken over and are special candidates for this 15-minute smart city, these 15-minute smart city proposals. So Lahaina is just an experiment. Like, even though people died, more than what they said, way more. Like, thousands. Even though people died, it's still an experiment because they want to see how it goes. How does the public take it? What is the public going to do? They prepare for the public to like go crazy, outrage, turn some chairs over, get some guns, riot, rebel. But we never do. We never do. We never do. So it's there in their mind. It's a green light to continue with their 15-minute smart city plans. They're going to continue doing it. Yes, they will. Let's do a quick poll on a couple of energies around the 15-minute smart cities. And then we'll move on to like some readings. The first free reading for Latrice, and then we'll get into some more stuff. Why do I feel like I'm out of breath today? I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. What do I want to ask? Okay, angels, ancestors, will the government start to pass legislation for 15 minutes for smart cities? Will the government, ask your angels, will the government start to pass legislation for 15-minute smart cities? Trust the process. It's in the works, like I told y'all. It's currently in the works. The only thing about it is going to be running into a lot of delays, or people will try to delay it, but I do think it eventually will go through. Let me continue to ask more questions. So angels, ancestors, in the future, let's say in the next 5 years, will there be more 15-minute smart cities? In the next 5 years, will there be, that's what I should have asked, in the next 5 years, will there be, perfect timing. Perfect timing. We'll get back to what that means. Tell me more. Be assertive. Ask help from others. Okay. So perfect timing to me when I'm asking, like, in the next 5 years, will there be smart cities, is given I feel like they're going to create, just like they did with Lahaina, they're going to create environments to make it where it seems like the people want it. It's in the best interest of the people. When you speak to the people of Lahaina, they're saying one thing, but the media is going to tell you that these communities are saying something else, as if they're all for the 15-minute smart cities. With be assertive, I do feel like some people will stand up, but I don't know if it'll necessarily be enough. Like, I don't know if it'll be enough. I think the government comes in and kind of get assistance, like people like stand together. Not like, I don't think like citizens will, but I think this is giving me like the government will stand alone or will partner with someone to make it happen. Like it'll partner with, like, I don't know, paid people from like cities or the legislate, like the elected officials of the city is what I'm trying to say. The elected officials of the city, and try to say, they're all for it. You know what I mean? This legislation has been passed. Stuff like that is what they're going to do as far as like the news is concerned, to sway people to be like, yeah, this is how, you know what I'm saying? This is a thing because of course your city won it, because I mean, your elected officials, you elected them, are speaking on you guys' behalf, and they're saying, yeah, this is a go, you know? So, let's ask, will they eventually build the 15 smart city in Lahaina? Angels, ancestors, will Lahaina become a 15-minute smart city? Within the next few weeks, remain positive, and then unlikely in the future, forgiveness in the past, the situation will improve, but then it's going to be a yes. So it's going to look like it's not going to happen in the future, okay, with the unlikely, but eventually it will happen. It will happen. It's not going to happen like the full extent of the smart city that we'll see. They'll introduce bits and pieces, because I think through their experiments with these natural disasters and over time, they've realized through that data that basically they can't just while people are sleeping, throw up all this stuff, and then people wake up to all these changes. I feel like if they do it bit by bit by bit, you have less resistance, because then people get bogged down on what to really protest and assert themselves on when it's so many things. Their energy can't go to all of these things. So if it was just one thing, then all their energy can go to that one thing. If it's multiple things, then your energy can't go to all of those things. You're distracted with your own personal life and other shit. You don't have time to be devoted to all of these things when they break it up to pieces, and they know that. So that's what I'm getting about Lahaina and the 15-minute smart cities. Let me see what y'all talking about. Oh, he probably left. Who knows? Dion be getting his feelings. He been a phony lately. Little Pink Panther Jr. said, what? You said first is the wildfires. Next is the hurricane. Gotta stay safe either way. Well, I don't know if you're talking about that Hurricane Hillary. Is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about? What hurricane? Latrice, you said, so what's the BS? The police saying they got gonna let people come by and take the land too. He just announced it. Exactly. So, but did y'all also realize, I don't know if y'all realized, but also on TikTok, it's been shown that the police chief in Lahaina is the same guy that was the police chief when they did that shooting massacre in Vegas. Now, that can't be a coincidence for them to be the same person. Like, yeah, he could have transferred, okay, and went to Hawaii, but two government setups, and we got this guy in common. Like, guys, it's no surprise they be using people that's with this shit. They be using their own people. They do that all the fucking time. The government, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, they use their own people. Okay? They're going to always use their own people. Period. And I wouldn't be surprised if that motherfucker is one of them. What is his name? Let me see. I wouldn't be surprised if he was one of them. Police chief in Lahaina, Maui. They're not trying to get it. Oh, John. It's like, why they wouldn't just say it? They had to make me look for it a little bit. But it's John Pelletier. So, guys, let me ask a quick question. So, angels, ancestors. What am I wanting to say? Is he an undercover agent? Is John Pelletier an FBI agent? Is John Pelletier an FBI agent? Let's see. Remain positive. Should have just been flat out no, right? There's something better. Okay. Maybe not FBI. Let's see if he's CIA. Is John Pelletier CIA? Don't stop. Is John Pelletier CIA? Listen to your intuition. Woo. Hold on. Damn. I hate when these cards fall on the floor. Man. Woo. Listen to your intuition. Period. PCIA or something of the sort. Like not FBI, but CIA is giving more like CIA. I don't know if he is an NSA agent though. I don't think it's John Pelletier, an NSA agent. Shit. Well, shit. Well, bite my nose and call me a gummy bear. Shit. They always put their own. I'm like, cause something is giving me like I know they run their own people and shit. I know they do, giving inside man type shit. But what type of inside man is he? It's giving NSA. You like, hey, what the fuck is the NSA? They mostly known for like just like spying and listening and covert. What their main roles is according to them. Let's see. Why do we want to say angels, ancestors? Why do we want to say that to this Google? What's the job function of the NSA?
According to National Security Agency, NSA provides foreign signals intelligence to our nation's policymakers and military forces. SIGINT plays a vital role in our national security by providing America's leaders with critical information they need to defend our country, save lives, and advance U.S. goals and alliances globally.
So according to that, basically the CIA is working domestic counterintelligence and intelligence operations and shit like that. The NSA, they're saying, is working foreign intelligence and counterintelligence measures. That's what they're saying. Let me see what else. You said the weather from El Nino. You mean El Negro? No, I'm just playing. You said the weather from El Nino, more tropical storms are expected on the West Coast, plus a late hurricane season. Yeah, I gotta pick on your rockhead ass because you with that you with Antonio, y'all cousins. Let me see. Will Hurricane Hillary hit the west coast of California, or is it the southern coast? Why can't I talk? I think I'm tired. Will Hurricane Hillary hit the southern coast of California? It's not giving bad though. It's saying like no. It's giving like more like, I don't know, Mexico. Will Hurricane Hillary impact Mexico? Will Hurricane Hillary impact Mexico? Yeah, it's gonna be impacting Mexico more. Period. All right, you heard it here first. So let's just keep a watch out. Latrice, you ready for your reading, girlie? Straight. You ready? All right, angels, ancestors. What does Latrice's future self need her to accomplish? What does Latrice's future self need her to accomplish? 10 of Cups. What's blocking her? How does she remove the block? What's blocking you is the 6 of Wands. How do you remove the block is the 7 of Wands. And then on top, and the bonus advice is the 9 of Wands. And then on top of that, we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do Goddess. And then on top of that, we're going to do Tough Love, okay? Why is this 10 of Cups here? Be strong. Why is this 6 of Wands here? Why is this 7 of Wands here? Why is this Knight of Wands here? Expect a miracle. All right, and then Tough Love. So did y'all see what those big yeses was? Big yes to John Pelletier, the chief of police in Lahaina, Maui, where the fire took place, which is the same police chief that was ahead of like the Las Vegas shooting massacre. He is an NSA agent. And then we asked, was Hurricane Hillary going to hit Mexico? We got a fat yes, okay? Why is Be Strong here? Why is Mother Earth here? Why is Start Delegating here? And Expect a Miracle. All right, Latrice, you ready, girlie? So let's see. What does your future self want you to accomplish? 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups is like a perfect family life. Everybody happy, unity, even probably relocating. You just focusing more on a happy, healthy, balanced family. It could be having more children. Do you have kids or do you want more children? But something about children is definitely coming up in your reading heavy. It's come up twice. I don't know if you have a total of 3 children or you have 2 and want one more, or does your partner have one and you have one and then y'all want one together? Something like that could be significant. But essentially, what your spirit team wants you to accomplish is having a balanced family life. Because once you do, I feel like it may unlock different things for you energetically. It could also propel you and motivate you for some type of dreams of yours or something like that. It could also be healing past traumas, but this may be the one thing that you're missing. So what your spirit team maybe wants you to accomplish is the same thing that you feel like you don't have. Okay, so you do have 3 kids. So are you with the father or are you a single mother? What's up, electricians with an attitude? I've never seen you in this. I don't remember that name, but thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Where you at, Latrice? Are you a single mom or are you in a relationship? But nonetheless, anyways, your spirit team wants you to have a balanced family life, a balanced environment. And it may not be what it could be. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's giving me. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so yeah. So that's what it's giving. It's given like, okay, a father figure. And I don't know if he's gonna come in with another kid, or wanting another kid or something like that. I don't think that you're not opposed to having more kids if it was like more like, okay, you have a partner and we can do this together, you know? So I do think what your spirit team once again wants you to accomplish is still striving to have that wholesome, balanced family life that I believe that you want. On top of that, the advice for you for that is to be strong. It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome, which is totally aligning because 10 of Cups is a happy outcome. So the second might be strong energy is saying that just hang in there. We know that it's hard being a single mom, and that you're faced with struggles every day. And with stigmas, you're fighting stigmas and stereotypes, and all type of stuff like that. But Spirit is saying just stay strong. It's very hard. It's not even seeming hard. It is hard. It's very hard. But Spirit is like you're doing a good job. And so the reward of you being strong and you sticking in there and you being so good at what you are doing by yourself, they do want to reward you with a partner that wants to come in, and help you. Okay, that's what they want you to accomplish. Still staying focused that you want that. Don't give up on wanting that. Also, don't be so strong to feel like that you don't need a partner as well. Okay, we all need help. Okay, the tough love message on top of that right here is get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. So what this could really mean though is that you may not be in an energetic place of trying to attract somebody because you may not be happy with yourself is one facet of this message. So they're saying you can just change that. Just start exercising a little bit, get active, start walking, start running. It could be a family trip. I mean, a family thing, exercise. You could be exercising at home. I do recommend if you want to exercise at home, look up Grow with Joe here on YouTube. I love her workouts. Like, they're barefoot on a yoga mat. Like, love them. Indoors. Grow with Joe. I love her. So Spirit is just saying, like, if you change how you look, then you will change how you feel. You change how you vibrate. You change what you attract. Maybe you hadn't been attracting this person and it kind of like made you give up because you just like, listen, I don't want to bring my, take my kids through these ups and downs of dating. So Spirit is like, listen, if you want to vibrate and attract something differently, you have to do different things. So it's saying definitely start exercising and pouring into yourself and into your health. And while you're doing this, this person will come along. Not saying like you do 1-2 workouts and then he pops up, but it's just like forgetting that that's the overall energy. But it's just like if you focus more on the core of this, which is work on yourself. You know what I mean? Like balancing out that you can't do everything on your own, so you are receptive to the idea, the energy of somebody coming in and helping and having a blended family. And then the second part of that is working out, changing how you feel about yourself, which changes how you show up and how you vibrate. Okay, so moving right along. So what's blocking you though from this energy of receiving all that good stuff is the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is normally a victory, but it has the imagery of like a horse side-eyeing, like the outside people are even side-eyeing the rider. So this could even mean that maybe what people think of you affects you getting this, or too many opinions of other people, or you feeling like almost like you should have something, like you should have this, and because you don't, just accept what you have. It could be that energy. It could just be negativity around you, surrounding dating, surrounding men. Um, even negativity about, like, maybe I don't know, maybe stuff that you share with them. I don't know, but like it feels like some type of haterish energy, other people around you that are affecting your mind state of how you see yourself and how you would see a balanced family and men or dating. Let's see. The advice for that energy is like start going natural, like do more natural things, like get back to like your connection with nature and being natural. So it's saying just connect more with yourself and who you are as a woman and like what spirit is telling you to do. Like you may spend too much time like in the external world of what people think and stuff like that, and the superficiality of all of it. But spirit is like ground yourself. Get back in tune with nature. Wear more like natural hairstyles. Embrace your natural beauty. Embrace like a simplistic style of dressing up, stuff like that. More simple jewelry, like, you know what I mean? Just get more like in tune to like who you are without all that extra stuff, like, you know what I mean, into that type of raw natural beauty, because that really shines from like the inside out. So working on your inside will make your outside way more attractive than you think makeup and this and that will, because at the end of the day, men know that makeup comes off on pillows. Not just playing, but it comes off. So they want to know who are you without all this extra distraction, right? That's what they're trying to get to find out. So if you work on that, boom, that also makes you different. It makes you vibrate different from the rest of the women. So then the tough love message also with what's blocking you is they broke your heart. Fuck them. So what's also blocking you is it could be disappointment from either a past relationship or a person or a mother figure or something like that. Somebody has disappointed you, and that affects and blocks you from wanting more, being better, being your best self, living to your potential. How you view men, it could be your father, any of that energy. So with it coming up in the reading, spirit is saying, yes, call action to the things that do affect you from becoming your best self. Try to face those on, like put a name on them and then face them and deal with them. Because again, you may think that it's in your past, but clearly it's not, because it's in your reading and it's affecting you from actually moving into the future, into what you deserve, who you should be for as a mom, and for yourself personally, right? And how do you remove these blocks? But like I just said, defending all this, like you have to confront all this stuff and defend yourself against all this stuff. Confront it. The people, all the hurts, everything, the negativity, you have to confront it. You can't pretend like it's not there. You can't ignore it. You have to confront these things. You have to confront these things, period. The stuff that bothers you, the stuff that's holding you back from being you, energetically, emotionally, physically, you need to confront it. You can't just keep not saying anything and addressing it and thinking that, oh, okay, let me just, no. It's time for you to start speaking up. It's time for you to start speaking up. So spirit is like, you have to understand also that you can't do everything by yourself. You do need help at some point. So spirit is like, don't go ham to where you're alienating yourself and you just feel like it's you against the world. That's going to be unbalanced of the energy that's here. The balanced version is you are standing up and creating boundaries and speaking up and being vocal through effective communication when something is bothering you, when somebody has crossed one of your boundaries, when somebody has hurt you, or even letting them know simply that, hey, in the past, I never brought this up, but it affected me and it bothered me when you did this or when you did that, or, you know what I'm saying? Just getting it out on your chest. It just seems that you're carrying some stuff around that's affecting how your mind circulates and how you're perceiving the world and how you perceive men and how you perceive dating and how you perceive being a mom and how you perceive being a single mom and all of that stuff. Like, you have so many things swirling around affecting your perception and you're not seeing things clearly. So this is what this reading is for, to kind of help you clear up what your mind and eyes see, so you can start seeing and being perceptive to different things that's better for you, right? The tough love message on top of that is you are going through some tough shit, but everybody has their turn. Get your tired ass up and handle it, which I was saying, once again, you can't run from the problem. So how do you remove these blocks? You're going to have to confront them. You can't go around with the tough shit. You have to go through it. You have to confront it, and then you have to heal from it. You can't run from it. It only makes it worse. It only comes back out in other ways that it didn't have to be, unless you had nipped it in the bud when it was initially a problem, right? We've all done it. But Spirit is saying it's time. It's time. All right. And then the bonus advice is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is telling me that if you get on this mission, you will have a renewed passion for like life and being who you are and your passions and your dreams and stuff like that. I do feel like you are a dope mother. I feel like you're a really good mother and people know that. And I think people may use that as a store spot to maybe attack you or something like that, because they know that like your kids and being a mom is very important to you. But Spirit is saying the reward for dealing with all this stuff that came out in your reading is you will have that renewed passion, that lover that you want. And I do think another child is on the way. And basically all of the prayers that you wanted to have answered, they have been heard. And your spirit team is going to answer those prayers. And then the tough love message is ultimately you have to make better fucking choices, because they're saying when you get pissed, you're taking yourself there from when you make those bad choices. So Spirit is saying you need to start making better choices. So ultimately you will, and that's all this is making better choices. And then you'll end up in a better spot. You'll have a better reality. So that was your reading, girly. What's up, Moana? You said your man left. He said you pushed him away. Now, according to this reading, it seems like he chose to leave because he wanted to. It had nothing to do with necessarily you pushing him away. I don't know all the details, but energetically, I'm getting that was a cop-out, okay? That was a cop-out, because it could have been worked through. If that was what you saying is why this happened, the breakup happened, it was more to it. And Spirit is like, move on from this person. Move on from this person. What's up? We got the feds in the house. We got Antonio in the building. Yeah, Latrice. So I don't think it had anything to do with you. And that's what I was saying earlier, that like other people's perception of you and other people's boom, boom has allowed that to come in and affect how you see yourself in the world and men. And you have to deal with what the hurt these people have inflicted. Don't let them get off on it. I feel like you could get closure, call, text, whatever, in person. Hey, I was affected by when you said that. I'm affected by how you left. You know what I mean? Like, have like write down the answers that you want from somebody and ask them questions. Because sometimes if we go in there with no plan, asking people questions, things get emotional. You say things the wrong way, and then now you didn't get the answers that you were trying to look for, maybe the closure that you need. But you have to confront these things. You have to be honest with even how a situation made you feel. You know, you got to say it to yourself. You can't just be holding all this stuff in, you know, like get it out. Either say it to that person, write it down, burn it. But it's like you have to call a thing a thing. You have to put a label on it. You got to flip the lights on the shit. Okay. You can't just be operating in the dark with all this shit around you. Flip the lights on so you see where you're going. You know what shit is, right? You know how to navigate. Right. So, girlie, that was your reading. I hope you took something from it. I appreciate you pulling up, you know. So yeah. Let me see what else is going on in the news. The damn cha-cha slide man died. That shit crazy. Oh, Magoose. No, I'm sleepy. I can't even snap out of it. Magoo from Timberland and Magoo. Do y'all remember him and Missy when Missy was in the bag? Like, I can't stand the rain. It's my window. I can't stand the rain. I think I said it. She said, against my window. I can't stand the rain. Y'all remember that jam? Me and Timberland. Right? Who got the keys to my Jeep? Antonio, you gonna make me block your sister? Latrice, you said you knew him since you was 17. So, I mean, that's an impact because, again, you lost this father. I don't know if he was a father to your kids or what. But if a man wants to stay, then he's going to stay. You know what I mean? Like, if he wants to stay, he will stay. Men do what they want. Like, everybody has free will. They're going to do what they want to do. He wanted to leave, so he left. Okay? Period. It's what I know. Listen. I know more than I want to know about breakups. Okay, we all do. Life is about you do got to go through pain. That's part of the contract here. Okay, it's no situation that's not going to cause you some type of hurt. Okay, it could be the good hurt, or it could be the bad hurt. In this particular situation, with the 10 coming out for the family, there had to be an ending to that situation for some type of new beginning. There had to be something detrimental already happening there that was stunting your growth for why God took him away. If he was supposed to be there, he would have been there. He will be there. And like, you have to have this way of thinking because you will drive yourself insane trying to figure out why somebody else made this decision. I know it's easier said than done, but this is the role I'm playing in your life. It's me trying to tell you what you already know, which is you got to move on. I know it hurts, and it's just like, what the fuck, you confused and you used to him. How can I get used to somebody else? You have to get used to you. Get back used to you. Start finding yourself. You can find yourself. This part, ultimately, I feel like he was blocking you or holding you back from reaching your best self, your higher self. Like, this is what your future self was trying to tell you. Like, this is what this reading is all about. So essentially, this had to end for a reason, and you got to know that. You got to know that. But yeah, Magoo. So Magoo, if y'all don't know who Magoo is, let me look him up. I can't stand the rain against my window. Timberland, Magoo. Why would they just put in Magoo? Timberland and Magoo. Because I feel like they weren't just going to pull
up. According to Wikipedia, Timbaland and Magoo were a rap duo consisting of producer, rapper Tim.
I can't stand the rain. He was kind of fine. So this is Magoo. Magooski. He was 50, they said, the big 50. Now, why would he have on this long ass shirt? I know you fucking lying. Now, why would he have on this long ass shirt? When the fuck they start doing long polos? When the fuck was this picture taken? Oh, nah, boy. Oh, nah. What? He got on this shirt like he's 7'3". Now, why would he have on that long ass shirt? Never. Why would he have on that long ass shirt? Where was that picture taken? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay. You could have damn better Magoo. I don't know why you had on that long ass shirt to your knees. Anyways, okay. So I don't know what they say he died of though. For them to choose him in this red and white next to Timberland with the black and white is giving sacrifice. Like, out of all the pictures to come up, out of all the pictures you could have chose, why this one? And they choose certain images and pictures for a reason. Hell, I choose certain images and pictures when I put on my thumbnail now. Have y'all peeped? I've been doing thumbnails. Ain't nobody said nothing about, Kay, you came up with, you doing thumbnails now? Ain't nobody said shit. Look, yeah, I'm just playing. But the fact that they chose this red and white next to the black and white is giving symbolic. But hold on, let me see if I can find out through the news what they saying, how you dying. I can't stand the rain. That's my window. They said, okay, they just saying how he's out over the weekend, but they not saying what he died of. Yeah, I can't find it, y'all. You said he was 29 in that picture. You would know because you a Fed. You would know. You would know because you the Feds. You said you sent some money to the Cash App. Really, listen. This is still current events, remember? So we still doing current events in between readings. But let me see if I got your Cash App. I can't stand the rain. You said what? What was this? You said a refund for your screen. What? A refund for 1515 for when? Keandra Lawson. Girl, I don't know. I see Sonny in her. She sent her 1515 for her reading. But girl, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Oh, it ain't even, I don't even think it's you. Is this you? Girl, you got me confused. I don't even know what you're trying to do. Because all I got is your refund request. So I'm going to decline that because I don't even know what you're talking about. Then you can go ahead and handle whatever you need to handle. I don't know, whatever you was trying to do. But Antonio, why you got to reply? You the feds. Thompson, it was 1994. How you know it was 1994? Yenny, exactly. That was some type of dress. I don't care when it was. I don't care if that was the time when it was that da-da-da. That Leffy Teppy. I don't care when it was. That was a shirt. The hell? But anyways, back to his little reading real quick, and then we're gonna get into your reading, Sonny. What the hell? What happened to Magoo? What happened to Magoo? What happened? So, angels, ancestors, did Magoo die of natural causes? Did Magoo die of natural causes? Big happy changes. Let's say yes. Natural causes. Natural causes. I don't know. It's like natural causes, guys. It's not giving some type of nefarious something, but some money, but an opportunity or money involving an opportunity might be here. So that's super interesting. I don't know what. Excuse me. Let's ask the obvious question though. Did Timberland? Okay, this is right. I couldn't even get it out. No, because again, it's giving natural causes, but it is some extra stuff with his death. Maybe because the money opportunity is not in front; it's behind. So it's saying that somebody may spin it into an opportunity, or somebody comes up from an opportunity due to him dying. but I'm not seeing any nefarious ways in which he died. I don't know. That's all I'm getting for Magoo. But looking at that picture and them choosing that picture, it was giving sacrifice. Because, like, why that picture out of all the pictures? You know? Okay, girlie. Well, just resend it. That's what I'm saying. So just resend it. I went ahead and canceled. Just resend it. All right. Whenever you're ready, while I'm still live. Let's see. Let's see. Pink Panther Jr. said, "Is BET finna fall since they not up for sale no more? People were expecting old shows to return like Comic View, Rep City, and Teen Summit, but now Tyler Perry on it. So I'm not certain, but we'll get into that in just a second." And then yeah. So again, back to Magoo. I'm not getting that Timberland sacrificed him, and I'm not getting that he died of a nefarious way. It feels like whatever it was, it seems to be natural. Okay, but then let me get into Sonny reading because we got to go tit for tat. Okay, right? All right, Sonny. So angels, ancestors. What does Sonny's future self need her to accomplish? What does Sonny's future self need her to accomplish? We got Ace of Cups. What's blocking her? I got two things blocking you. The Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. And how does she remove the blocks? We got the Sun card. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman. And let's see. Why is this Ace of Cups here? Guardian, why is this Ace of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles here? Oh, two cards. That's so freaky. Two cards came out for the two cards. Why is the Sun card here? Isis past life. Bottom of the deck is Extra with Medicine Woman. Tough love. Why is the Guardian here? Why is Inner Wisdom and Inner Goddess here? Why is past life here? Why is Actual here? All right, let's get into it. So, what does your future self want you to accomplish? Seems like a hell of a lot. Seems like a hell of a lot. We got to turn to the book for this because that seems like a hell of a lot. Spirit wants you to accomplish a hell of a lot with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so are you ready? Or are you buckled in? Are you ready to listen? Because it seems like this is going to be a lot. A lot. What does Spirit want you to accomplish? So, let's see. Emotional and spiritual nourishment. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. They want you to accomplish achieving a better relationship spiritually and emotionally. They want you to have true happiness. You know what I mean? I don't know. In some aspects, it's like you're not happy. You know what I mean? So they want you to achieve true satisfaction or have more moments of satisfaction because happiness is not a stasis. You know what I mean? Nothing is forever. It's moments that you get to experience. Let's see. They want you to start some type of creative enterprise, perhaps, like do something that like you've been getting ideas recently for certain things and maybe you're not sure how to execute it. You're not sure on how you could take the idea from out of your mind to reality. But spirit is like, you just got to start first. You got to get out your mind, which is onto paper, and then okay, I don't know what's going on. Something's been happening to the internet all day. Let's see. Um, have you been working on your relationship as far as like there being more romance, more passion, being more in sync? Like I feel like maybe y'all feeling like two different people instead of like moving as a unit like one. Like how you would in a balanced romance. You would feel like you're moving as one. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like y'all own individuals, but energetically y'all are on the same page and y'all are aligned and y'all moving like one. But I don't think that you are doing that. You know? Where you at in my comments, Sonny? So yeah, that's there. Um, I feel like also your let's see. Yeah, it's just giving like being more creative, like love and happiness. Like it's giving like that whole Al Green vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what they want you to accomplish. The energetic feeling of like love and happiness. Like legit. And it being harmonious. I don't know how many kids you have, but there's like 5 streams on this card. So I don't know if you wanted to add another stream or you would be willing to add another stream or another kid, another um reflection of y'all both. But there is some work that needs to be accomplished in your relationship before that happens. So these are some of the things that spirit wants you to accomplish. On top of that is guardian with Artemis. It says you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So let's see what this is talking about. Let's see. I don't know if you feel like if you pursue your own passions and you pull away from like what your role is in the family life, will you feel like would you be guilty? Is like an energy? Would you feel guilty for pulling yourself away to focus on yourself and your passions? Because I mean, there may be a window in your home life where you could do that if you have that communication and talk from your partner, your husband. But I don't know. It feels something feels like energetically you feel like you can't leave. To pursue, to wonder, to explore, to figure out um, stuff. Because I feel like it's plenty of stuff around you energetically. Just like it just feels like you need to figure stuff out. You need to get back to self. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you've gotten lost to where you don't even know yourself, and now you're looking like, no, I want to find me. I don't know if you feel like you would feel guilty for saying that out loud and then acting on it. I don't know, but spirit in the message is saying that they want you to actually, and that everything will be okay if you chose this for yourself. Because if yourself is suffering, you as an individual, you internally, you spiritually, you emotionally are suffering, what good are you as being part of a family unit? Okay. The tough love message is look, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some alone time, and you know why. Period. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Like I love when spirit be in alignment. I'm just the messenger. So you do need, like we did a personal reading sometime this summer, and I told you this as well. So it's coming back up again that you're needing to take a step back from like your home life to figure out who you are, because you're very much, it's giving very much dot dot dot. If somebody asks you about you, it's dot dot dot. If somebody asks you about him, the family, the children, the house, the this, the that, you got everything to say. But when it comes to you, you like, give me a moment. You like, I'm thinking. You like, it take that long? It does. It's giving that, okay, and it shouldn't, because it's you. It's talking for you, like. So you need some alone time to figure out who you are, girly. You're drowning, is what it feels like. So what are what's presenting blocks from you doing this, figuring out who you are? What's presenting these blocks is the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It could be just work and money, or money at work, or something like that. But back to the original, I feel like I left this out. But Spirit wants you to have the courage enough to take time away from your family to figure out who you are. I think I said that, but I wanted to just say it one more time. But anyways, what's blocking you is this Three of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is only like working with somebody or working with a team. So it could be your job or just like something like that. And the Ace of Pentacles, it could be just material or a blessing. So let's just go into this a little bit more. What's blocking you? What's blocking you? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. What's blocking you? So let's see. So I don't know if you, again, I don't know if this came up in your other reading we did when I did a future self for you, but like, are you needing a job? Are you feeling like you're not putting your talents to use? You want to be with other creatives, other people, like you want to be part of some type of team of creatives, is what it looks like. And then that will turn into resources and finances. So the sacrifices that you feel like you're having to make by not being there with your family, it will come back in dividends, right? But what's blocking you? But what's blocking you could be maybe a perfectionistic outlook, like you want things to be perfect. I don't know. That's there. Let's see what else is blocking you. I don't know what others think, or how like others other people's what am I trying to get to? Approval. Other people's approval is blocking you. Let's see. You may be working some type of 9 to 5 that's not really for you, that doesn't really access your talent. So that could be blocking you, because instead of taking energy to this job, you actually need to align in some type of creative endeavors of some sort. But you'll know what I mean. Let's see. Moving on to Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles could, it's just right off, it could be financial, but I don't know. Like, your energy is kind of confused to me. I can't get a real good hold on it. What's blocking her? I don't know. In some type of aspect, it's finances, basically. In some type of aspect, it's finances. What's blocking you is just like you wanting to make this whole career change anyway. Like, because then it's like, are you questioning yourself? Like, is this the right decision? Is this the right choice? Like, I know this is stable, but this is like taking a risk, but you would love taking that risk more, because what you're taking a risk for, you actually love, versus what you're working is just like a job. You don't have any energetic tie to it other than the money that it pays you. Let's see. The advice is inner goddess and inner wisdom. The advice is inner goddess and inner wisdom. Okay, as to what's blocking you. So, it's just like what's blocking you again with this inner goddess is like you gotta realize what your self-worth is. Like you caught always like you caught in between this pull between should I care about external or should I care about internal, and like you haven't found that balance yet. But spirit is giving me also that like you gotta, it's like you, I just feel like you're lost as a person, and like right now in this point in time in your life energetically is giving like you're giving everything to everybody and you're not giving anything to yourself. This reading is about your internal self energetically, your inner child crying out. Because like at this point it's being starved. So it's like you detached from like your femininity. You've detached from like maybe your outward appearance. Like you just detached. Like you not your old, like you're not your original natural self is what I'm trying to say. You're not dancing no more. You're not in the mirror. You're not doing your self-care. You're not doing your special baths. Like you're not doing none of that. You ain't painting your nails. Like it's like, you know, I don't know. Then on top of that, like with this inner wisdom speaks to like you being starved on a spiritual level as well. Like you're not feeding into it. It's saying you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So you're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring your intuition about the subject, about the job, or leaving this and taking a risk when you know what to do. But you keep questioning, is it the right thing? But you know what the right thing is. I don't know. Let's see. It says eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So you could be completely out of whack with just like the stuff you're eating, not sleeping, you're not listening to yourself. Like you just completely off track and unbalanced. Let's see. Leaving work for school. Okay. So yeah, it's just like you completely out of your whole energetic balance is what I'm getting here. Like you just completely out of your energetic balance. You are. And like yourself is screaming. Because it's like almost like you feel bad for being selfish and tending to your own needs. Because you know you have others. But what use are you if you having a complete meltdown mentally, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and you don't recognize who you are when you are just with your thoughts? You know what I mean? Like, so you got to do this work. You got to stop ignoring this intrapersonal work you need to do for external distractions. Not saying that your family is and other obligations are, but it's like maybe you're using them as distractions from doing this work on yourself. So how do you remove these blocks? Period. The sun. Get back to who you are, because you Sonny. Get back to who you are. You got to get back to who you are. You know who you know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are with that pureness, that childlike pureness, right? That being happy energetically. You know what I mean? Listen to your intuition, right? That's Sonny. We all know her. You know her. And it's time for you to get back to her. That's how you unblock all this stuff that we just talked about and get back to what spirit wants you to accomplish by realizing who you are. Getting back to who you are. Period. That's no coincidence. How do you remove the blocks, the sun card, when your name is Sonny? Like, come the fuck what? It doesn't get more perfect than that. Does it? It can't get more perfect than that. How do you remove the block? You got to start feeding your inner child. And you got to celebrate the small achievements. You can't keep sacrificing your health mentally, physically, energetically. Like, you can't keep sacrificing these pieces of yourself for other things. Okay? There may be again, this vacation. We talked about this in the summer. I think you need a personal vacation with like you and the girls, but I feel like maybe just you by yourself. I don't know. Are you open to a vacation by yourself? But like, you need a vacation legit, like just you. I told you this though. Remember? And then the top the advice, the goddess message is Isis. With past life, this situation involves a past life memory. So, as far as like how to unblock this whole maybe struggle of like you being you and you having to choose. I don't know. It may have been something that came up in your past life before, and you needed to fight for who you are, and you having to not get lost in other people and other things, and you forgetting who you are and remembering and forgetting and sacrificing who you are, may have happened in the past, in a past life. And maybe you were here energetically in this life as one of your missions to remember that. You know what I mean? Like, remember that there's balance. I can't be a we if I don't know me, you know? You know? So let's see. Then the tough love message is, fuck, shit's about to get real. You need your people around you. So it does feel like it seems like if you don't take this time away, shit will blow the fuck up on the wrong person at the wrong time. You may be like, I don't have time. No, you're going to have to make time, because if shit continue to go how it's going, it's not going to be good. So again, I feel like maybe you a girls trip. Seems like a girl trip. I don't know if it's like, it could be a total of like 5 of y'all go on a trip. It can even be a road trip, but it's something that you discover on this trip. Sunflowers could be significant. Horses could be significant. Just somewhere sunny, some like red clothes or red cloth or red flag could be significant. A gray wall or a gray bridge or something like that could be significant. Like tropicalness could be significant. But yeah. Let me see. The bonus advice is Hangman, which is the energy I've been picking up on you all reading of like contemplation. If you don't know where you want to be, you stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's what the Hangman is, like just being stuck. I don't know what to do with stagnation. And anytime we're stagnant, we feel like we're in fucking hell. And that's energetically what you're feeling like to me, like you are internally screaming, but then on the outside you're smiling. Like, that's a bad combination. That's a ticking time bomb. Like, spirit is needing you to harness your power, get back to who you are, listen internally to what you're supposed to be hearing, like your intuition, because you used to stay on the main line, okay, with your spirit team. But it seems like they've been calling you and you've been maybe picking up and letting the phone just hang, or it's going to busy towel or something like that. Like, and spirit needs you to get back to like your roots. I know this is like a trip to Mexico. Maybe you should go to the ruins. Maybe where they have birds of paradise may be significant. But something feels like a Mexico trip. Go to Mexico. Waterfalls could be significant. Rainbows could be significant. Thunderstorms could be significant. But it's giving like it's like you need something to jumpstart your growth again. Okay. And then once you're balanced, like you be healing, you have a healing energy. You know what I mean? So people are always drawn off of you. So if you're depleted and you're not recharging your batteries, then it's like you get more resentment built up, and you're going to explode. You're going to explode. So look, you're not even getting proper sleep. Like spirit is on your ass. It says get some rest. You're fucking tired. Like get rest. Get rest. You need like almost like this trip to get rest. Like, and even on a trip, it don't have to be a trip to do excursions and be out and all of this shit. Like it's a trip to get like rest, peace and quiet, that type of like getaway. Okay. So that's what I see for you, Sonny. That's your reading. So back to the BET thing. So you know Tyler Perry now owns BET. So will BET thrive under Tyler Perry's management, or will it continue to maybe be a former shell of itself? Will he reinvent it, or is he just going to use it for just like Tyler Perry shows and shit, you know? So just outlet to broadcast his works of art. So let's see. Let's run it through the cards real quick. So angels, ancestors, will BET thrive under Tyler Perry's leadership? Will BET thrive under Tyler Perry's leadership? In the near future. Tell me more. So it's taking so that was the idea. That was the idea to thrive and to be better. But will it be better? There will be changes. But I don't know if these changes will make it better. Okay. Ultimately, he's going to give feedback about that. And then he's going to try to switch gears and change it into a new direction. Okay. But it will take some time. We may hear something about these changes or feedback from these changes within the next few weeks as it relates to Tyler Perry and BET. Let's see. So will BET, I don't know, is he not canceled, but will BET do worse under Tyler Perry's control? Will BET do worse under Tyler Perry's control? Tell me more. Tell me more. See, I feel like in some sorts, BET needed Tyler for funding or something like that, or investors that he had. I don't know if this is a good business move for him, but they're going to really have to reinvent like TV and BET and all of that, because like just people just don't view it the same. Like people aren't really in their homes viewing BET like that anymore. Like even though they got BET Plus was late to the game because Netflix was already like fast with the race, gone with the baton before BET came along with the BET Plus and the new shows they tried to infuse on there, and then they tried to trickle those shows onto the regular BET primetime rotation. But will BET do worse? I don't know if it's getting worse, but like it's not going to necessarily be better. It's just going to be Tyler pumping money and different ideas into BET and stuff like that. But it's going to be a long process. It's going to be a long process of yays and no's and why did you do that? And okay, that was good, but okay, that was terrible. It's going to be a long process of that before it gets on its feet. But ultimately, we will be hearing something about like how BET maybe has gone down or something like that, okay? I don't know. So I want to kind of ask, did he buy it or was it given to him? Angels, ancestors, did Tyler Perry actually buy BET? Did Tyler Perry actually buy BET? We got It's Up to You. We got No Need to Worry. We got Success. Bottom of the deck, Be Assertive. Now it could have just said yes, he bought it, but I don't know if he bought it, because something was even leading me to ask this question anyway. Like I don't know if he bought it though. I don't know. I don't know. It's not giving bought. It's giving something else. So let me ask, angels, ancestors, was BET given? Now, why these cards have the... Oh, was BET given to Tyler Perry? Was BET given to Tyler Perry? We getting the If You Believe. We got abundance. We got success again. We got within the next few months. Was it given to him? No, not given. But there is some type of, I don't know, there's some extra sprinkle, some seasoning on him and how he came into the whole transaction of it, the talks about it and stuff like that. It feels a little, something's there. I don't know. Something's there to that. Something's there. I don't know what that something there is, but something is there as to how he acquired it. I don't know. Something don't necessarily feel like maybe it's from the up and up. I don't know. Did he like? I don't know. Did he steal it? It's like it's where he acquired it. Did he steal it? Did he steal BT? A year ago. Communicate clearly. Did he steal it? We getting a yes in the future without the exclamation mark. It's up to you. Meditation brings answers. Did he steal it? Reconsider. Peaceful resolution. It's like still take hot like I don't. It's something is giving. It's nefarious how he, because it just seemed odd, guys, don't it? Like, oh, now Tyler Perry owns BET. That seems hella weird to me. It seems like, and the way it happened, it just like boom, happened overnight. It was like, I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't know. It just feel weird to me. Am I tripping? Does that not feel weird? You welcome, Sonny. Nah, it's not too late. Am I weird? Is it me? You said it's only reported that he has a minority stake. Helpful people did come out though. Paramount has the majority. So, but it's like the way that they tried to portray it was like in the news and the blogs, Tyler Perry owns BET. Like, again, that's what I'm saying. It's these weird. It's like the same thing how they did with Snoop Dogg owns Death Row. It's the same thing. Like, no, he don't own no fucking Death Row, but they want us to believe that he does. And in that belief of wanting us to believe it is where the nefariousness sits. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all may not care. Moving right along. Let me see. Is anybody sending somebody to the cash shop? Let me see what else y'all talking about. You said he should just make his own network. Right. Wouldn't that make sense? He should make his own network, BT, because they need a competitor. But that's what I'm saying. So the fact that they said that now he owns it, but then he don't really own it, it's like, why are they trying to make us think that he owns it? You know? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But what's crazy though, what I have been noticing by living out here, I think something is finna happen to Snoop Dogg, like legit. I'm getting chills now that I'm like saying it out loud to y'all because I've been feeling it energetically for a while. Like everywhere I turn, I've been seeing nothing but fucking Snoop Dogg. This damn pillow is hurting my ass. I've been seeing nothing but Snoop Dogg this, Snoop Dogg that. Snoop Dogg take over the Jack in Box menu. Like Snoop Dogg got clothes in Kmart. Snoop, like it's. I've been seeing Snoop Dogg, like I was randomly going through YouTube or something before I got on here, and he was on there. I don't think that was the last little clip a while and out I saw before I came in here. He was on there. Like I was just like, It started with them saying that he owned Death Row, and then he did that performance at the Super Bowl. They've been fattening up his image or something, like his portfolio, like under the Snoop Dogg name, because they're about to set him up for the okie doke. That's how they do. They set you up with all these business deals and all of this stuff, and then everybody when they kill their image, get their portion of the bag that they built up. Like, legit, that's what happens. I feel like that's what may happen to Snoop Dogg. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I want to be wrong. I don't like to wish death on nobody, right? I'm not trying to predict death. I'm not trying to be a death predictor. But that has been coming to me energetically for some time, that he is getting fattened up for the slaughter. I've been getting that, okay? I want to be wrong about all the shit that I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell, especially the bad stuff, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I'm getting that. Boy, see, you finna be in a timeout. Cause you about to get on my nerves. Where you at? Let me see. Did I miss anybody in the cash app? Sonny, let me let you know I got that. So yeah, moving right along. Yeah, Jasmine, you're not too late. Just let me know now. I wonder why they want us to know that he owned BT. Why do they want us to know? Why would we care? It seemed hella strange. I don't know. It seemed hella strange.
Wow.
Look at this, y'all.
This picture was taken in Florida. Some are saying that it's aliens, but I'm still like, okay, I'm thinking this is something as well.
Yeah, something about Florida is coming up too. And something about Florida is coming up because, like, I've been drawn to watching this movie called Greenland on Greenland or shit. Wait, why can I pregnancy brain is acting up? Oh, Gerard Butler. And have y'all seen it? That movie with Gerard Butler, Greenland? Super good movie. But in the movie, an asteroid hits Florida. What I just showed y'all is somebody on TikTok showing that they just seen this beam in Florida. And somebody talking about something, it's a thunderstorm. When the fuck do the thunderstorms start looking like beams of light like that? Like, what? I thought thunderstorms look like branches. When the fuck do the thunderstorm look like a beam? Okay. The fuck? I'm not seeing that Cash App, girl. What is wrong? What's going on with you and your Cash App? No, I don't got it, girly. I don't got it. I don't know what's going on with you and your Cash App. I don't know how that all went wrong. I don't know what went haywire with that. I don't know. Cause Sonny got straight through. I don't know what's going on with your cash. Girl, go ahead, harder, whatever you gotta do, cause I don't see it. All I got is this refund that I sent back to you right here. Bada boom, bada beam. Okay? That's all we got from you. That's all we got from you. Don't got you. I don't got it. I don't got it. I don't got it, homie. Don't got it. Don't got it. What was I talking about? Yeah, so Greenland, the movie Greenland. Okay. So the movie Greenland has Gerard Butler in it, and basically Gerard is a architect. I don't think he doesn't work for the government or anything. He's just like an architect, I believe. But maybe he used to be like ex-military, and maybe he got like this contractor job or something like that. I don't know. I kind of missed that part in the movie, but anyways. He like is running an errand with his son, and like it's all these like military Humvees on the road on his way there to the store. While he in the store, he getting a text message like, you need to go home and you need to prepare and you need to report to this base. Boom, boom, boom. He hearing like all this stuff in the like planes flying in the air. He goes home. And he was like supposed to be leaving to go like get something that this community, like they was having like some type of neighborhood party. So like his neighbors are over there, and like he get back and he just like all startled, and they like, in party mode, kind of all in his front room. And then, but they're listening to the news, and the news is saying like it's this big storm happening in Florida, and like it's been hit with asteroids and stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. And they was like, brace for impact. And they did like a countdown, and then like boom, it hit Florida, and then like within like this 15-mile radius, it hit them like into where it bust out their windows in their house, like the aftershocks of the impact. What's crazy about this whole movie and the asteroid is something had brought my attention to September 23rd that they say in a lot of like the movies, kind of like how they was glorifying like 9/11. And I was like, damn, so is 9/23 the new 9/11 2011? Or was that 2001? Was that 2001 or 20? I don't know, man. No, man, that was 2000 something. 2000. I know I was still in high school, so that was like 2001, right? Anyway, so. And it's no coincidence. I just looked at this damn TikTok, and it's like Florida got this beam. And then again, like last night, it's like I keep getting something about Florida coming to my psyche too. So I don't know. Let me ask one about Snoop Dogg, and then we're gonna get into that Florida thing. Let's see. So Angel's ancestors, will Snoop Dogg be sacrificed soon? Will Snoop Dogg be sacrificed soon? Peaceful resolution. Look for a sign. Okay, period. Because I've been seeing the signs with the money opportunity behind him. The situation will improve. There's something better. Reconsider in the future. Remain positive. It's up to you, and take action. Y'all, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I don't know if it's like an attempt on his life is going to be made and it don't go through or something like that. But like, will an attempt on Snoop Dogg's life be happening in the near future? And why the in the near future came out? I'm telling y'all, I've been seeing him in my psyche for a reason. I am not fucking crazy, but like what? Everywhere I turn, I keep fucking seeing Snoop Dogg. What the fuck is up with you? Fucking crazy. Yeah, they are really trying to think artists to control weather, but this Snoop Dogg shit is crazy too. Girl, I do not see it. Did you send it to the last guy? How you send something on accident, but then it don't come across? Girl, I don't know about you. I don't know about you. It can't be that hard though. But Jasmine money just came through. Jasmine money just came through. Do you see that? You got 1515 refund decline. Jasmine Rare for reading 1515 right on top of you. So girl, I don't know what's happening to your stuff. I don't know what you're doing, girlie. I don't know how you fucking it up. I don't know what's happening with the internet. I don't know if it's the internet playing games or your fingers playing games. I don't know. But yeah. So let me get into your reading, Jasmine, and then we'll get back to Florida. What does Jasmine's future self need her to accomplish? Ace of Pentacles, period. And what's blocking her from that? Page of Pentacles, period. And how does she remove the blocks? 3 of Wands. Bonus advice is the 10 of Swords. All right. Right, Antonio, you've been getting annoying. I had to put you on timeout. You need to start reading the room. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Why is the 3 of Wands here? Bonus advice is Vesto at home. Let's get into your tough love. Why is endings and beginnings here? Why is Ostara here? Why is Freya here? Why is Vesta here? All right, girlie, let's get into your reading. All right. What does your future self want you to accomplish? Ooh, it looks like getting their finances down packed. Now, the last time we had a reading, we was talking about you on your road to your finances, and you learning more about your finances and not being ashamed to ask people about finances and admit what you didn't know about finances or any of that. So what your future self wants you to accomplish, mastering finances. Like, that legit is going to be like, yo, purpose, role, your thing, the stuff that excites you. So you could be getting into like crypto and blockchain and all that stuff, right? That's what it's giving me, girlie. That's what your future self wants you to accomplish. Really, like, following your passion as it relates to finances. Like, you are good with numbers. You good with understanding that whole thing. You can really like understand it and attain it and then regurgitate it in layman's terms to people that don't know anything about it. So all you need to really do to unlock like having the money and the comfort that you seek, that you desire, that you deserve, you need to tap into your skills and talents of like what would make you good to be a master in the finance world. Yeah. Legit. You can show people how to get funded for their businesses, how to get funded for homes, like just stuff like that, like become a master of finances, like legit how it all works. So does it feel like you need to go back to school for this? Or is this something that you think that you could pick up on or something like that? I don't know, as far as like what facet that you want to be in it. But something feels like perhaps you may need to go back. If you did choose to go to school for it, I feel like it would benefit you too, because that just opened more doors with finance, you know? Yeah, you're going to a conference tomorrow about it, period. I'm proud of you, Jasmine. I'm proud of you. Yay. Yay. Because legit, that is your lane. It's your lane. It's your lane. You took a bold move. So continue to be bold, okay? Continue to be bold and to be fierce. Like, really tap into your confidence about what you want to do. Claim it, you know, and stay in that energy. It says that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Shut up. So like you are, what your future self wants you to accomplish is knowing that it has your back. You moving with that confidence that it has your back, and moving with the confidence that you're on your right path. Like you're going in your right direction. You're going towards your purpose. You're on, you know how dope it is? I am We've come a long way, Jasmine. We've come a long way from that relationship that was draining you to you moving out. What? Okay, until you like getting on your feet when you had to like have that solitude, right? And then now you're here following like your passions. And if you continue on this road, you won't have to worry about money anymore. It will never be a factor. Do you understand this? Girl, I am happy for you. I am so fucking happy for you right now. Like you are doing it. You are doing it. I am so happy for you right now. And then so what's blocking you? What could potentially block you, because you're in good energy right now, what could potentially block you from this goal is you kind of feeling like you don't belong. You feeling like, oh, I don't know if I can catch on. I'll never know. You feeling like a novice. You feeling like it ain't no room for me. Like this whole thing, you know what I mean? Like almost like a doubt. It ain't no room for me type of vibe. Like, I don't know. Let me see. That's what I'm getting. Let me see. Also, just more education. You know what I mean? More education. Because I feel like maybe you feel like you don't have to go to school or you don't need to go to school. I don't know what your stance is on school, but I do feel like you do need to go to school, even if it's like a community college. So what could be blocking you is maybe feeling like you don't need school. Thank you. Maybe feeling like you don't need school or something like that, right? Right? It's like something is giving me that, like, I don't know, something like feel like you don't need school could be blocking you, like an arrogance. Because we was talking about that in the last future self reading that you got, right? That could be a block. Feeling like things are moving fast enough could be a block. So you trying to get ahead of yourself and move too fast. Or feeling like you know it all before you do. Or feeling like you don't need to consult with people that know more. Or because it's like your ego be wanting you to feel like you should know this and know more, and you want to present yourself as such. But really, you have power and vulnerability, saying that you don't know shit, but you're willing to learn. I'm willing to work from the ground up. I'm willing to get bumps and bruises to figure out. You got to put some skin in the game. You got to put some skin in the game. Don't feel like you can circumvent, reroute yourself around skin in the game. If something is truly for you and you want to become a master in it, you're going to have to put in the 10,000 hours in order to call yourself an expert, good at it, and be a master. I mean, because once you have like something that you just like have a natural knack for, meets like discipline and being humble and soaking up all that knowledge from people that came before you and stuff like that, and taking advice and messages and energy and tips from somebody that's in that field that knows what the fuck they're talking about, like that would make you a well-rounded expert professional that could set you apart from anybody else that's trying to enter into the field as well. So please understand it and don't let these things block you. Now, how do you remove these blocks? If they do try to block you, then listen, that you have to remember that things come. Just like I was telling Ken K and myself, that it's like a breakthrough could be on the horizon where it could see you, but because of your perception could be fucked up, you don't see it. And because you don't see it, now you making moves because you feel like you don't see it. It's not coming in fast enough. And fucked around and you done left your position of when your ship's supposed to be coming in, meeting you on a fucking dock. You done left the dock because you overheard being distracted by this and that and that and that and that and that. Fucked around and missed your opportunity. So what was going to help you remove the blocks is knowing and having patience that when you plant your seeds, stay, hold fast and watch them grow. Okay, take the actions necessary to make yourself be successful. Okay, this is not something that's going to happen overnight. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to put the skin in the game. Period. Endings and beginnings. All right, that's knowing that things have to end, but also getting excited about things ending because something is about to begin. This is the best analogy I can give you. It's like how our minds are so programmed to grieve when people die. That's what I'm saying. You got to reprogram your mind to be like, endings are actually where we should be happy. Beginnings is where you should also be happy as well too. Like you would think that sometimes like endings should be sad, but beginning should be happy. No, you should be grateful for it all because it's a new start. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a new start. So how to overcome these blocks that could come up is being ready, being aware, and being grateful for things that happen to end or stop in your life. But also know that when something ends and stops, something is beginning. Another door is opening. Another opportunity is coming. Okay. And then also taking a trip. Okay. It says take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to new people cooler than you. So Spirit is like, get outside of your 4-10 blocks or whatever that you stay in. Okay. Like, get out there and really start mingling and opening your mouth and having conversations. You never know who be set on your path designed for you to meet and get knowledge from. Life is like that all the time. So when I be telling people to get outside, God be having people set up, life, the universe, your spirit team be having people set up for you to meet, to get information from, to have that energy exchange with, to have like that experience with. How many times have we met somebody and had an experience and it lives with you for the rest of your life? Whether just like a bad experience could do that as well, a good experience could do the same and propel you to the next level. It helps unlock it. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's another thing that could help unblock this energy that could eclipse the good vibe that you're on now. Taking a trip, expanding your horizons, talking to new people, experiencing new things, because you got to get familiar with the new, get excited with the new, because the new you is trying to be born and the old you is trying to die. You have to let her die. You got to let her die for the new you to come. So the bonus advice once again is endings. Get familiar with the endings. Get familiar with ending the way you think, how you perceive things, how something emotionally could affect this professional you and where it could take you in the past as well. Recognizing those things, right? Making sure your home life is in order as well. The card says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. So I know you said you have your mom with you. You and your mom could be moving somewhere else. Or your mom could be moving somewhere else, or some type of home health care nurse could be coming in you can now afford, or something like that. I don't know. Or y'all could just be moving to somewhere different. That's like some overall energy in the kind of future advice there. It says stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. So Spirit is like, start getting up early. Start getting up early. Like, I don't know what time you normally wake up, but get up at least like 2 to 3 hours before that and try to switch your schedule around that. What's so crazy about Nick Cannon, which I don't approve everything that he does, but he did say something that stuck with me. He said he started to go to sleep at 8 and wake up at 2. That's his new overnight, 8 p.m. to 2. Ain't shit really happening in the world between 8 p.m. and 2. I ain't gonna fucking lie. It really ain't. So if you then wake up at 2, you get a whole nother jump start on the day. You at the grocery store before everybody. You at the grocery store with the old people. You see me, you on the road with the old people and first responders and shit. Okay. Like, you got the whole world to yourself. Like, you could have time alone. You could meditate. You could journal. You could exercise. You can run errands when the store is open. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you are jumpstart. Now, I'm not telling you to adopt that exact same thing, but I'm just saying, like, something about your sleep schedule and you sleeping too much and when you're sleeping could be affecting your growth. So try to tweak that wherever it's applicable to you, okay? Oh, it's your grandma. Okay. You and your mom is the caregiver. Okay. And you work nights from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. So yeah. So something about maybe like your sleep schedule is affecting you. I don't know. Because if you're sleeping from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., working from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., then you probably going home. I don't know if you, because when I used to work overnight, I used to be kind of like wired and then go to sleep. But it's like, have this schedule set, like, okay, when I go home, I do some type of boom, 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 boom. And then by 8, I know I'm asleep. I'm probably wake up at I don't know, noon. You could say noon, and I'm doing boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? You can make it like that. I don't know, but something about your sleep and you sleeping too much or something needs to be tweaked. Because if you work in these hours and you feel like basically all you got you got time for in that day really is to work, sleep, and do a little boom, boom, boom. But it's like you could really, if you tweak it, be doing more. You could be optimizing your time, is what I'm saying, to get closer to your goal. All right. So that's what I see for you, Jasmine. You're doing good, girlie. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, girlie. You're doing good. You're doing good. I'm seeing your growth. I'm seeing your advancement. I'm proud of you. I'm seeing the change. Still got a little bit more work to do like we always do, but you've made changes and you're doing good. Period. Proud of you. You said what? You said plus your grandparents would have been celebrating their 67th wedding anniversary, but God needed your grandfather more. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn, that's deep. 67. Man, I don't know if we'll ever see that no more. I don't know if we'll ever see it again. For real. Like 67 years married. People can barely stay together 2 months, 6 months, 67 years. Come on. Like that's the celebration. That's the celebration. I still think y'all still gonna celebrate it? No, you said because we would have celebrated. No, I think y'all still should celebrate it. And he should be there posthumously. Is that the word? I don't even know how to say that right. But you know what I'm saying? Posthum. I never knew how to say that word. Okay, I know what it means when I see it, but I know what somebody else said what it means. But it's like it's not coming to my mouth right now. But you know what I'm saying? You could still celebrate it, right? Y'all make the rules. Y'all could definitely still celebrate it. Y'all could definitely still celebrate it. Okay? Definitely still celebrate. Because that still needs to be celebrated. Even when if and when your grandma passed, y'all should still celebrate their years, like, because they like still celebrate it. I would still celebrate it. 67 is still something to celebrate. Like, what? People don't do 67 years, man. Listen, people barely even make it to be 67. And they was married 67. Come on. Or 66. Come on. Whew. Oh, he comes as a red cardinal every day. Period. Okay, I'm glad y'all still celebrating. I love that. And she gonna be 90 on September 3rd. Period. No, I love that. My grandma was like, well, she was like 97, 98 when she passed. To even see your 90s is just like a whole other feat. You know what I'm saying? Like, So yes, that has to be celebrated. Yes, I hope y'all do it big. Like whatever she want to do, like make sure, like, yes, like photos of them together, the music. I don't know, even set out a plate for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he is still there. He letting y'all know, showing up like a cardinal every day. No, he is there. Set out a plate for him and everything. That is wild. You said you been at your job 10 years? That's crazy. Yeah. Now people will stay married to a job longer than they'll stay with a partner, which is crazy. That's some westernized shit for your ass. You will stay on a job longer. People stay on jobs longer than they'll stay in a relationship. That's interesting. But even that's starting to switch a little bit too. People is breaking up with jobs left and right too. So shit, I don't know. You said she has dementia, but she knows what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Set out a plate for him and everything, like different pictures of them and everything. Put that all out, you know, and maybe put y'all like their names, like who each other is on the picture. I was seeing that on this other TikTok account where this lady has a mom named Norma that's like has dementia. She put her name on like all her stuff, and like all her stuff got her name on it. So it just kind of re-triggers her mind and like, hey, I'm Norma, this is Norma. Like try to keep, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It helps, they say. So yeah. Oh, 10 years and then 10 years is the ending too. Okay. So whatever this job is, it still don't give you that passion like this finance is giving you this passion. I really feel like your true calling is numbers and finances. Like you need to be working with finances and then learn what you teach. Learn what's taught to you is what I'm trying to get. My words is getting all twisted. Learn what's taught to you and then teach it back to your community in their terms and make it accessible, period. Because we need more people of color in finance, in the finance world, explaining this whole thing, right? Okay. You had to have generational finance, okay? Explaining about insurance and stuff like that. All right. Like, so I feel like this is your lane. And I feel like you're going to be very successful, Jasmine. Very successful. Very successful. You said your grandfather, his name was Benjamin Franklin. Ben Frank. That's some more synchronicity. His name was Ben Frank. Okay. Period. Presidential name. Ben Frank Garlington. Hell yeah, he was supposed to be the president. What? So you know, y'all, you had money in your in your veins. Period. The money world was meant for you. Say no more. Say less. Say less. Let's get into this whole thing about Florida. So, I had just shown this clip of this lady said that she saw that beam of light. Let me show y'all. This beam of light in Florida. And they talking about some people saying that is it aliens? Is it a sunbeam? You can almost kind of like zoom in. It looked like a little body. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Let's get into it though, real quick. Let's see. Angels, ancestors. Is an asteroid going to hit Florida? Bro. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, I don't know if y'all been catching it with my lives every time I go live, but a few lives ago when we was talking about my first time talking about the fires in Maui, I asked about, because it felt spiritual, right? And then I was like, it was telling me that it was like a warning call, and I'm like, a warning call for what? And it was like the volcano was going to erupt, and I'm like, what? And so I wasn't familiar with everything there. So then I'm like, oh, they have a big volcano that's bigger than Mount Everest, the face of it. It's like by 4,000 feet at least, called Mauna Loa. That's on the island with Lahaina and Maui. Okay? Yes, and they were saying that the fires were a warning to the people, if they're listening, that there will be an eruption of the volcano. That was a fact, yes. I even put the card back in the deck and reshuffled and was like, is it going to erupt? Yes, again, it was crazy. So anyways, back to this whole thing with Florida. I just asked, is the asteroid going to hit Florida? Like, how did I come to this conclusion? Because, guys, like sometimes like with my gift, like they show me certain things that I need to see, and sometimes I ignore it because I'm not tapped in, I'm not paying attention. But then other times I do. So they've been showing me something about like 9/23. They just showed me like it's coming up in like all these movies, 9/23, September 23rd. And all these movies more likely have like Florida in it. The most recent movie they've been like showing me to like have me like watch over and over was like Greenland, which I watched before when it came out, but I just been watching it again recently with Gerard Butler. If you have not seen it, I urge you to go see it. But I just asked, was asteroid going to hit Florida? Fat yes. Fat yes. Fat yes. That's giving damn near like definitely. That's not giving like no, that's giving definitely. Now we need to ask, will the asteroids be fake asteroids or will they be real? Because in the movie, it appeared in Greenland, it appeared that the asteroids were real. But I don't know if we could trust what they got going on. Angels, ancestors, will the asteroids that's supposed to hit Florida, will they be real asteroids? Will the asteroids be real that will hit Florida? Will the asteroids be real? We got to take action. Now, look at that imagery one more time. Because take action. Take action. Take action is given. I don't know. This horse is in the cloud. It's kind of seeming celestial, but man is doing it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Angels, ancestors, will the government fake the asteroid hit in Florida? Will the government fake the asteroid hit in Florida? Let go. No. So perhaps it will come from above, of course, where asteroids come from, but it's more celestial. And people will think that the government maybe did it. But it's saying that the government won't be in control of these asteroids. Now, they've said we've had threats of like asteroids hitting America plenty of times. And they said they've stopped it through the various means of stopping it, you know, that the military and government has at their disposal. But at this particular junction, it's saying like there's some type of, oh, I'm getting chills. At this particular junction, there will be some type of asteroids that will hit Florida. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Crazy. You okay, Fancy? She had? You gave her some ice? She always begging you. She always begging you for something. Golly. You making me seem like I'm a bad mom, Fancy. We just played. I gave you ice. We went on a trip and everything. For real? Yeah. You making me feel like I'm a bad mom. Like, she always been Fancy. You was slick the ribbon. You in that bed like, oh, I've been here this whole time. She a real kid. Let me get. She a real kid. What the hell? What's up, y'all? You said where and when in Florida? Now, see, y'all, I don't know if I'm good with where and when's. Where and when? I don't know. In the movie Greenland, it happened near Orlando, right outside of Tampa. In the movie. Let's ask. Angels, ancestors, when will the asteroid hit? When will the asteroid hit Florida? The yes card came back out again. It's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be a lot of places. Listen. It's going to be a lot of places. I feel like it's going to be close to where I said. Tampa, Orlando area. It's going to be many of them. It's not going to be one, just like in that movie. And ultimately, it's going to happen when it should. Perfect timing. But it's not something that the government can control. But underneath, it's saying like maybe a year from now. Or within a year from now. It could happen anytime between now and a year from now. But it's not giving me a definite time. But it will happen when it needs to. But it won't be something that the government will do. Let's see. G Hill said, I guess I need to pack up and leave this joint. That's kind of what the energy that is giving you. Because again, if you could look up, just like they did the whole 9/11, everybody went back and they saw how they was putting it in something. It was in Back to the Future. Everybody knows famously the 9/11 was in The Simpsons. It was in so many movies. So many movies. Like, please look that up on TikTok if you have that accessible. If you don't, then maybe I can gather a compilation for you if you need me to. But 9/11, that number was in so many movies before 9/11 even happened. And that's what I'm trying to tell you about 9/23 in Florida. Yeah. Now, let me see. So angels, ancestors, will the asteroids hit on September 23rd of this year? Listen to your intuition. First card out. So it's a possibility, or it could be next year, but it feels like it might be this year. This, I want to be, you know what I'm saying? Again, I want to be, we talked about the Hurricane Hillary hit Mexico instead of Southern California. We got the big yes. We got the Mauna Loa eruption happening. We got this asteroid thing happening. Wow. It's just like a lot of stuff is starting to change. And what's coming up though felt like, it's like, this is nature now. This is nature now. None of this feels like it's being forced by man at all. At all. Nope. Let me ask, is Hurricane Hillary a man-made hurricane? Is Hurricane Hillary a man-made hurricane? Choose a new direction. Not the right time. It don't look like it. No, it don't look like it is. It's not really, it's not, it could have said the definite no, but ultimately it's not. But they are lying about where it's going to hit when it's got choose a new direction. They're lying about where it's going to, they think it's headed for Southern Florida, but it's really headed right for Mexico, period. Okay, so I'm just a messenger. But it probably would be best to get out of Florida, though. I'm not even gonna lie, because I remember some readings ago, it was just like a lot of stuff was happening in Florida, like a long time, like a few years back. I was saying something about flooding that was gonna happen in Florida, and look, flooding had popped up all through Florida and all type of stuff. So it's like when these predictions be coming, boy, they be accurate. So I would believe it. I would believe it. I would believe it. I'm going to even do you one better, G Hill. I just asked, should you move? Now, it's unlikely that you want to or that you will. But if you did, you will find that this plan will actually work better for you to move in different aspects of your life. But I don't know if you will, though, really. I don't know if you will. I don't know if you will. Bottom of the deck, it's up to you. I don't know if you will. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you may go into researching it. You may research it. I don't know. You may research looking it up and seeing where you could go or what you might do. You might research it with the Get More Information card. You might move. You might. You might. You might. But I don't know if you will. But in the present energy, when I just asked you move, it says success. That's yes. So, of course, people just can't move overnight. You got to be a plan. So if you did choose in this moment to plan to move, it will go successfully. It will be fire. But I don't know if you will. But I do see something happening in Florida, legit. Let me ask, was this beam? What was this beam that we just seen on this picture? What was that beam? Let's ask. Hold on. Angels, ancestors, what was that beam? Dang, I can't even get it out good. What was that beam? We got 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. What was that, bean? It's giving something from the past is coming to the present. That felt freaky and ominous. And I just got chills when I said it. The High Priestess. Hmm. Let's see. What was that bean we just saw? Something from the past coming to the present. Yeah, ooh. It keeps talking about the past coming to the present. Hidden influences. Hidden knowledge needs to be seen in the light of day. This is freaky. So it's like it's giving me something that has always been here from our past, whether we have the knowledge of this or not. It's trying to show itself that they've never left and that they're here. Freaky. Okay. So do y'all remember that time I did their reading when I was like talking about like Nibiru and the Anunnaki? Do y'all remember that reading? Yeah, their reading has been coming up so much, and it's like one of the most powerful readings I've ever done. Because even though when I did that reading, it was just me and Fancy alone in my closet, but I felt like energetically, it was really like a group of people in there with me, and I got impressions several times, like when I did certain readings, sometimes people, ancestors are coming, I get the impression, but whoever was in my closet that day, it was like a team. It was like a team of people. It was packed in there. And remember, they said that they had been here. Do y'all remember this? I don't know what type of OGs I got on my live right now, but they had said that they've been here and they've been in our atmosphere. I don't even know if I used the word clouds or what, but they said they had been here and that our weapons against them was futile. I remember saying that. And it's like they legit was talking through me. Like I felt like my cadence was changing. Like these people was nothing to play with. Like their energy was calm yet powerful. And we were having a true telepathic communication conversation. Like it was wild. Do y'all remember that? That was crazy. So that same energy is what I'm kind of getting with this beam and this energy of saying like we are from your past, whether you guys know it or not, whether you remember us or not. I'm letting you know we're from your past and we're coming back to your present to let you know we never left. We're here. We've been here. That's freaky as hell. That's freaky as hell. G Hill said, I've been thinking about moving. You not tied down. You said you'll leave this house and everything in it, period. That's how we all need to be. We can't be tied down to things. It says, I've been thinking about moving. You not tied down to anything. You'll leave this house and everything in it. You said you've been here for 11 years and you still have boxes packed. Well, girl, go ahead and get up out of there then. Go ahead and get up out of there because I'm definitely seeing that asteroid. Anytime I've asked about like over the years, different stuff, it's come. Whether my timing is off because again, like I'm just a mortal. You know what I mean? Like maybe my timing is off because other things have happened. But looking at the timeline for now, we get the fat yes coming out first. That's given definite, meaning like it's celestial, meaning like it's a calendar on a celestial clock. It has nothing to do with man. So guys, I don't know. Have y'all saw that movie Greenland? Y'all need to watch that if y'all haven't. It's a good movie if you've never seen it with Gerard Butler. I watched everything that he in for some reason. But I'm getting chills thinking about it again. I don't know, man. I'm getting chills again. I really feel like something is going to happen to Florida. It's giving asteroids. It's giving asteroids because I'm trying to remember on my TikTok compilation where I showed you that somebody from the military was showing that the government is what I'm trying to say sent them a list of stuff they need to prepare for. I made screenshots. I'm going to post it on a community tab as to what they said. But initially, we need to start getting ammo. Somebody made a very good point when I was scrolling on TikTok the other night. It's really no point to try to scramble and get resources when you have no gun and ammo. Now, if you have gun and ammo, all you need is resources to defend. But if you don't have gun and ammo, what would you be stockpiling all of this stuff for somebody with gun and ammo to come and take it? Okay? Because it will be lawlessness. So, point blank, period. We are living in really weird transitional times. I'm not God. I don't know what's going to happen today or tomorrow. But what I do know is that we all energetically are tapped into consciousness and we know something is on the horizon. So you could choose to prepare or you could choose to ride the wave or whatever come. If you choose to prepare, just know you probably need to get ammo before you get your ass some cases of water. That's all I got to say about that. You said is what good or bad, Latrice? I'm not sure what you mean. And you said New Year's. I don't know how my eyes is fucking me up like this. You said New Eyes says, what about New York City? Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up. Kudos to you. Because if you look at the new $100 bill, you will see a tsunami hit New York. And that if you open the $100 bill up, you see in that blue strip, I got a $100 bill in there, but shit, I don't feel like going to go get it. But if you flicker, whatever, the $100 bill, the new one, the only one, shit. You will see bells going off in that like little reflective strip, the little blue strip, letting the people know who know the alarm bells are ringing, which fast forwards your energy to the movie 2012 when they sent out those texts. Is happening. How they were sending out them texts beforehand when he was at the boxing match and shit like that. It was getting deep. Okay? So, yes, I'm glad you asked about New York. In New York, it said the tsunami was going to hit from a missile that was going to hit in the water. A missile was going to hit in the water and cause a tsunami through the streets. It's on a $100 bill. Have y'all seen that? Stephen Johnson said, I am on that wave. You said you in Canada, by the way. But yeah, so did y'all see that? And shouts out to Canada. Did you see that? Did y'all notice that on a $100 bill? If you folded a certain way, just like they was doing with them 20s and with 9/11, you folded a certain way, and you will see the 10s and the 20s is the 9/11. The $100 is the New York tsunami with the missile. Look it up. So let's see. So will a missile cause a tsunami in New York? Will a missile cause a tsunami in New York? Will a missile cause a tsunami in New York? Look for a sign. We already saw the sign. So it's already giving us a guess in another way. We already saw the sign. The sign is that $100 bill. Let me try to pull it up so we can see.
It's my theory, just my opinions, nothing more. I do not believe in coincidences. And when I put together my money and I can see two towers smoking, I know that these fools have plotted all these events this whole time, including 9/11. And the same people behind 9/11 are going to be behind the next attack. And here we can fold your money up in this new $100 bill, and you can see what many say looks like waves coming in behind buildings. And I have to agree, it does look like that. And knowing how sick they are at putting these warnings in the money before it came true, and knowing that this whole 9/11 was an inside job, and knowing that this Flight 370 is an inside job the same way, then I put nothing past it. As you fold the money up and look the other way, some say that this looks like a missile. To me, it's very plausible it could be. But the best way to achieve this goal is not going to be by a sub, where we have many subs across the ocean underwater that is slow. The best way is quickly.
Do y'all see what I'm saying? Did y'all see that? You seen that before? And so Spirit says, look for a sign. That was the sign. That was the sign. Also, it's the other signs as to who would send the missile over here. Who would send the missile over here? Angels, ancestors. Will the missile, will our government send the missile? Will our government send the missile? You're ready. Big happy changes. It's up to you. We might think so, but I don't know. Will China, let's see, will China send the missile that will cause the tsunami in New York? Will China send the missile that will cause the tsunami in New York? It's between two countries, like we were just talking about on the other live, Russia and China. America is falling, boy. I'm getting chills. America is falling. America is falling. And some of us are going to be casualties of war. We've done it to other people. America's done it time. But the people that's doing this shit gonna run under a fucking bunker. Don't even get hit with the shit. That's the crazy part. We, the casualties, are going to be the ones paying their debts. Us. That's the crazy part. The people that's actually pulling these strings, they need to go and get them motherfuckers. We are going to be casualties of war. We've been getting attacked. Have y'all not noticed that? These train derailments, like, I'm not trying to be like, because I don't want to sound like I'm fear mongering or any of that, because I don't live in fear. But I'm just saying, they haven't been talking about train derailments happening all over this nation, just like all these fires are also happening. It's fires happening in Oahu. It's fires happening in Texas. It's fires happening in Louisiana. It's so many fires out. It's crazy. Just like all these damn trail derailments, contaminating our water, with certain chemicals at certain time over water sources. They just happen to just derail. Come the fuck on, bro. We've been getting attacked. We have to understand that we've been getting attacked. So I don't know when China and Russia is going to send this missile over, but it seems like it's coming. Angels, ancestors. When will China and Russia send the missile? When will they send the missile? The time frame is kind of unknown. The time frame is kind of unknown because it's like I said, it's posing the same thing. They don't want to kill us, random everyday people. We're not the people that's doing the shit that's making them mad. So it's like they're trying to attack them without attacking us. So was it the government's idea to put the missile or the tsunami, because the missile is up for debate, but the tsunami, it seems like that's plain as day. Was it the government's idea? Yes. It's like, I was asking, was it the government's idea to put that imagery on a $100 bill? So
by air, and as you just seen through Flight 370, multiple countries lost track of one plane on all of their radar. You cannot.
And this don't really look like a plane. That didn't really look like a plane. It just didn't really look like a plane, you know. How about them people from the past? Yeah, these also, they need to leave us alone. You need to leave. You hear me? They need to leave us alone, period. Because we don't got shit to do with this shit. You hear me? We are just regular people being oppressed as well. We want to be free. Let my people go type shit. You hear me? We don't got shit to do with these people. Well, you need to get them. How can you get them and not us? You hear me? What the fuck? New Eyes said, I'm staying spiritually strapped. You hear me? You hear me with a spiritual Uzi? You hear me? Shit. She said, as above, so below. Now, period. I like that. Get spiritually strapped. That need to be on a sweatshirt. You said water filters system, your spirit is telling you heavy. Yes, okay, I'm telling you, okay? And get you a gun, okay? No, you do need a gun, though. You do need a gun. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if you get a little gun. You need to get a knife, whatever. You need something to protect yourself. You need some type of a system to protect yourself. I don't know if you got to do it Home Alone style with the booby traps, but you do need something because lawlessness will ensue, especially if you're in some type of metropolitan type of area. Okay, lawlessness will ensue. So first and foremost, you need to know how to protect yourself. We got a little bit of time. You need to learn how to protect yourself, how to use that protection to the best of your ability, and starting to maybe plant your own fruits and vegetables and learn how to store them. But they was just saying recently that ball mason jars have just only changed their lids, and now them lids are only good for 18 months. Instead of the old lids used to be like, shit, you could live, them lids was forever, pimp tight. These new lids only 18 months. So you got to find a way of growing your own food and start to preserve it. Did y'all see this? Look up stuff about electroculture, how to grow your stuff, grow your vegetables and house plants and just grow shit like that in general, weed, all of that with electricity using coils, Lavorsky coils and stuff like that. Look that all up, y'all. Let me see. I'm about to get up out of here. You said, well, all the alien talk, it might be them. You think the aliens might be the ones to cause a tsunami? Let's ask. Angels, ancestors. Will the aliens be the one to cause the tsunami in New York? Huh? It got compromise came out. Like a 50-50. Maybe it's the government fighting the aliens and the nuke just happens to hit and cause the tsunami in New York. It's given 50-50. That was a good way to think about it. That was critical thinking right there. Gia Gibbs pulled up, said, I'm here what you missed. Oh, you done missed a lot. Booski, we been here for 2 hours. You just got off of work. You happy I went live? Thank you, Gilly. I appreciate that. I'm finna take a break real quick. I may come back on the live in just a second. Let me take a break. Catch me some water. My booty dead. I hate this chair. And I'm gonna come back probably. Yeah, how did you know? Yeah, I'm a Cancer sun with an Aquarius moon, and I'm Leo rising. But yeah. I'm about to get up out of here. You said the aliens want to help us. The government don't want that. You said it's about to get nasty. No, it really is. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to come back and finish this discussion in about a good 40 minutes to an hour because I'm going to be probably up all night. So yeah, guys. Thank y'all for tuning into the live. All right. Like I always say, seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem until the next time. Shit, I'm out. Catch me in about another hour. I'm going to come back. Don't meet me there. Beat me there.